All right, before you apply for any credit card, I check these 4 banks first. They all have pre-approval tools that can help give you a pretty good idea of whether you'll get approved before taking a hard inquiry. The first bank is the first card is the Apple Card. The second one is American Express, the American Express Bank. The third one would be Citi Bank, and the fourth one will be Wells Fargo. Now, the reason I like these is because they can help you avoid blindly applying for credit. A lot of people go out and they apply for 5 or 6 or 7 different credit cards and then wonder why they keep getting denied. And instead, what you can do is go to Google and type in the name of the bank followed by the words pre-approval. And so, for example, if you type in Apple Card pre-approval, the link will pop up. You're going to go through the process, see what comes back. And one thing I look for is what information they're asking me during this pre-approval process, right? Historically speaking, and this isn't true 100% of the time, but it's a pretty good rule of thumb. If they're only asking for the last 4 digits of your social security number, you're usually looking at a soft pull or pre-approval process. Now, if they're asking for your full social number and your full social security number, that's really moving you into a full application. And there's a good chance that you're heading toward a hard inquiry. Okay. Now, again, that's not true in every situation, but it's a good cautionary guideline to keep in mind. The last thing you want to do is accidentally submit a full application, right? When your goal is just to see whether you're going to get pre-approved. We don't want unnecessary hard inquiries. If you're denied through the pre-approval process, that's actually useful information. It tells us that your profile may need some work before you start applying elsewhere. Now, if you're approved, that's a good sign. It means lenders are viewing your profile favorably and you're likely moving in the right direction. Okay. What's also nice is that some of these banks will tell you exactly what you're approved for before you accept the offer. And in some cases, they'll even show you the credit limit. The biggest benefit is that you're not guessing. You're not submitting application after application, hoping something sticks. You're getting feedback from the market in real time before taking on any unnecessary hard inquiries, right? So if you're thinking about applying for credit, start with these 4 banks, check their pre-approval tools and see what comes back. It'll give you a much better idea of where you stand before you start applying everywhere. And now if you found this video helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button. It helps get this video in front of more people who are trying to understand the credit game and make smart decisions before they apply for funding. And if you're not already subscribed, why not? Come on, make sure you subscribe. We put out videos like this every single week covering credit, funding, business financing, and ways to position yourself for higher approvals. Now, if you have any questions about anything I kind of covered in this video, just drop in the comments below. My wife and I, we read the comments and we do our best to try to answer as many as we can. And also, for those of you that don't know who I am and what my company does, Wholesome Financials, we specialize in helping entrepreneurs secure 100,000 or more in 0% interest business funding for their business and investments. A lot of what we do involves helping clients position themselves properly before they apply using strategies just like the ones we talked about in this video. So if you like help putting together a funding strategy for your business, there's a link below this video where you can apply to work with this one-on-one. Other than that, thanks for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one.